Hi, Miss Boncero. My name is Sherman Walker. I'm the manager here at Craven Apartments. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Walker. Thank you for meeting with me today.
Please, call me Sherman.
Thank you very much, Sherman. I wonder, do I need to speak slowly so that your interpreter can speak for me?
Oh no. Our interpreter is very skilled. You can go ahead and just speak normally. Whatever I sign, she'll put into English for you, and then whatever you say, she'll sign back to me, so that way we can understand each other.
Well, that sounds easy enough, all right.
I'm curious. How did you learn about our apartment complex?
Well, I just was looking through the Sunday paper and I saw the ad.
Have you gotten a chance to go into the apartment?
I sure did. I took a drive-by and the tenant was outside, so I asked him if I could go through the apartment, and they allowed me to do that.
What did you think? Were there any issues? Did everything look alright to you?
Well, I really like the apartment, but I like the fact that it's close to the schools and close to the stores and only 3 miles from my work. It'll allow me to spend so much more time with my children.
Oh, you have children. How many children? Tell me about them.
I have an 11-year-old and a 6-year-old. The 11-year-old is a girl and the 6-year-old is a boy. And I'm real excited about the fact that they would be able to walk to school if we lived here.
Okay, you said that you work really close. It's only 3 miles. What do you do?
Well, I work for a local publisher. Name of the publisher is Bookworms for Kids, and I'm an editor, and I assist with the layout.
Oh. How long have you worked for that company?
Well, I've worked there 4 years, since my son was 2 years old. My husband died at that time, and I've worked there ever since.
Oh, sorry about your husband. Wow. I hate to ask, but how much do you make annually?
Well, I'm earning 35,000 right now.
Okay. Alright. Hmm. Where did you live before here? Where was your interpreter error? Where was your
Well, I've
previous
been
living
living
arrangements?
10 miles away from here. I've lived there for 12 years. And it's a very beautiful house, and we really love it. But since my husband passed away, it's been nearly impossible for me to take care of the yard and all the things, especially with me working full time. I have hardly any time to spend with my children. So we really decided to sell the house and move closer so that we can spend more time together.
I could understand that. Do you have any pets?
Well, yes, we do. We have a goldfish, and we also have an old cat. It's been a special friend to us for years and years. It would be really heartbreaking to have to get rid of it.
Oh, cats are fine. But you have to understand, there is a $50 deposit that's part of the lease. And it mainly just covers it in case the animals destroy anything in the apartment. And every year when you sign the lease, that'll be added on. Is that alright?
Oh, no problem at all. I'd want to be here until the kids get out of school.
Do you have any questions for me?
Well, yes, I do. I was wondering if that apartment could be painted.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be a problem. I know recently the tenant, he loved to listen to loud music and things like that, and we really didn't have an issue with it, but now that he's moved out, we'll be able to actually go in and repaint the
Well,
apartment.
that would be nice. I wonder if there are any other repairs that need to be done to the apartment before someone moves in?
Well, like I said, the tenant had moved out yesterday, so I got a chance to go into the apartment, check the electric, the lights, the heating and air conditioning, um, looked in all of the cabinets. There weren't any issues or water leaks. Everything looked fine. So hopefully we'll be able to come in and paint tomorrow.
Now, what about the utilities? Are they included in the apartment? And if they're not included, how much would they be?
Alright, well, first, you'll pay your own electric bills. Secondly, we have heating and air conditioning. And that really depends on how much you use. If you're constantly raising and lowering the temperature, it can be anywhere from about 40 to the highest I've seen is $100. But it really, again, depends on you. You pay your own electric bill, but that's really not, or you pay your own water bill, but that's really not that expensive. It's around $15. And then we have trash removal monthly.
Well, that sounds reasonable. I'm also wondering about the other tenants. What kind of people live here? Are there other families?
A few. I want to say probably around 70% are families. This Sunday, actually, we're having a barbecue. So if you want, you can come, socialize, meet people, and that way you'd be able to kind of get a grasp
That
of
sounds really
who's
nice.
here.
Another question I have is, I saw that there's a college close by. I'm wondering if there are a lot of parties in the neighborhood, and if there's quite a bit of noise late at night. We've really been used to a quiet atmosphere.
Well, I will say that I do hope you move in, but I will let you know that if you do, um, most of the area is very quiet. We have a 10 o'clock sound ordinance, so if there's any kind of issues, all you have to do is let me know, and I'll go and I'll shut down the party.
Well, another question I would have, I'm really concerned about the influences that come from the outside for my children, and I'm wondering if drugs are a problem in this area. Have you had any problem with drugs, and have you noticed anything in this area?
Hmm. I can't tell you in all the time I've been here that I've ever seen that happen. We really do have a good, safe environment here. We have a lot of kids, and they've never really had any issues, so I really don't think there's anything you have to worry about. If you are concerned, though, you can feel free to ask other families and other people that are in the apartment complex what they think. Just ask them and get their opinion on things if you think that'll make you have a better
I'd really
decision.
like that. I wonder if you could tell me a little bit more about them and how I can contact them, and if you would allow me to visit them, that would be really wonderful.
Oh, sure. Let's see. There's Bill, and they live in apartment 22. They have an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old. And then June, they have 2 girls, Gail and Jill. And they're both 8. You have to understand, they're twins. And they live in apartment B2.
Sure sounds like my kids can have a nice social life around here.
Oh yeah. They're always busy. They're running around. Every time you go anywhere, you'll see a lot of kids, and I really feel it's my responsibility to watch them, and just watch out for them. Sometimes in the summer we have a pool, and you would be amazed at how many kids come flocking to the pool, and I get to be the lifeguard
That
as
brings
well,
up
so
another
it's
question.
really
What about
nice.
lifeguard duty? Is there anybody on lifeguard duty at the pool?
As it happens, I'm the lifeguard. We do have a lifeguard, but sometimes they're busy. And I'll go by and I'll check the pool, and it's nice to just be able to sit and, you know, be able to relax and yet still be responsible for the kids.
Well, you're just a jack of all trades. You really do a lot of work around here.
Thank you. I really do value all the different skills I have. A lot of people are always talking to me and they're like, oh my gosh, he's deaf, how does he do things? But with me, it's really different.
Well, that brings up a question that I have. If we were to move in here, how would I communicate with you? If there's something wrong with the apartment, how do I get in touch with you and talk to you about it?
I can understand your concern with that, but I really want to put you at ease. Many times, a lot of the families here are very safe. There are very rare times that there's an emergency that pops up. But I do have a TTY, which you can basically call in and it'll type for me, and then I can type back and it'll speak back. We also do have Maryland Relay Service here, so you can call that number. They'll call me and interpret, and it's a really easy way. Another way, you can always just come right into the office and speak to me. None of the other families have ever really had a problem, so you
Well,
should be fine.
if I want to talk to you directly, do I just come to your door? Do I ring the bell? Do I knock?
Many times I've had that question, and it's really easy. In my apartment, I have it set up
Now, I don't
where
understand
the
sign
lights
language.
will actually flash when you ring the doorbell, and that'll notify me that someone's there.